Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Another vlog. On this video, it's going to be interesting as we are going to show you the one of the mining here in Colorado. It should be really interesting. I don't know, I've never been to a mining site before, and so yeah, I mean the scenery also should be really nice, and I hope you all like this video, so keep watching. Let's go. And we arrived. So we are going for the tour, and we are just so lucky because they just reopened today. So yeah, there you go. Let's go, guys. Okay, everyone. So this thing here, this is the elevator that we used going up and down. So we went down to 1,000 feet. So we are now.
Later.
Anyway, and then later on they came up with what they call the double jacking method, and you can see the guy sitting down on his haunches. Anyway, after we blasted that block, it's all broken off like this, what you see back in here, and that broken off rock, we call that muffin. And then when that blast goes off, where it throws the rock out on those pieces of flat steel, and it's a lot easier to shovel the rock off of that than it is to shovel it off the rough, what we call mucking off the rough with that number 2 square point there, something. And I don't know if you all remember, Jack, all pretty well interconnected underground. And we connect the mines together for a lot of different reasons, for ventilation, so we get good airflow through here, and then also for water drainage and for safety. If you get trapped. What's your first name?
Helen.
Helen?
Yes.
Good. Helen, come on over.
Okay.
Right here. And your name?
Amber.
Amber, come over here now. There you go. Wow, good. You did good. Let's give him a round of applause. And I was being unfair to you two because you were pushing that uphill. When we put this track in here, we put it in here on a 1% downhill grade to the shaft. So when you have a full car of muck like this, while you're actually going downhill to the shaft, and then when you come back with an empty, while you're pushing up that 1% grade back into the heading with an empty car. And years ago, they used donkeys down in the mines to pull these. They start off with the shortest one, what they call a starter steel, and you drill the hole back in the rock 2 foot deep, and then you switch to the 4 foot steel, drill it in 4 foot, and then you switch over to the 6 foot steel and drill it in 6 foot. So when you're finished, you have a hole lighted before those shots start going off. So on a round like this, where the fuses would be anywhere from 8 to 10 feet long. And the way it works is the shortest fuses are on those first 4 holes there, and those are all cut at the same length. And then after that, we start cutting the fuses just a little bit longer all the way around. And how much gold you're getting per ton. And if there's enough gold in the rock, well, then you go ahead and mine the vein on out. So. And then this is that wooden chute that I was telling you about that we set up at the bottom of the stope. So when you blast the rock down, well, it ends up in that wooden chute, and then it just flows out under the ore car from there. And right in here, there's a lot of different minerals and metals. We found a lot more than just gold and silver down here. So the yellow on the rock here, that is sulfur, and the brown is iron ore. It's like rust on the rock and highly oxidized iron. There's some calcite in here. We were forced to close down here in 1961, and this is one of the last mines to close down. But the geologists, they estimate there's still 80% of the gold left in the ground here, so there's still lots of gold, and they are mining. There's a huge gold mine between here and Victor. It's a big open pit mine. Some people will call it a strip mine, but it is open pit, and they can only go so deep with an open pit, and so now they're talking about putting in a big shaft over there, and they're calling. That old timer had to stand on that drill pipe that I was showing you back there, and he would move this handle back and forth all day long to keep the drill steel from getting hung up on the rock. And then with this machine, they were drilling dry, and it's a lot of dust in the air. And we breathe that rock dust. This vein of gold on the Mulligat vein. It's called the Queen Bess vein of the Queen Bess stope. And they mined this vein of gold up here for about 800 feet from this 1,000-foot level back up to the 200-foot level. And I'll go ahead and turn the light on, and this will give you a good idea what stope mining is all about. Okay, mine from this level up to the 900-foot level, and then from the 900 up to the 800-foot level, and just keep mining up on that vein of gold until it plays out up there. And to go to work every day, you have to climb up those ladders, and then once you get up there, you see what the miners had up there with this drilling machine, and you have to get that machine up there. So he had a helper down here on the level, and the helper's called a nipper, kind of like a gopher, and the nipper would tie that machine onto it. And to go to work over there, you have to wear slippers. You wear a rubber jacket, rubber pants, and rubber boots, and you still come up. What is your first name? Kalina? Talina with a T? Yeah, my hearing is so bad, Talina. Sorry about that. That's a great name. I like it anyway. All right, let's hear that whistle. Everybody, come on here. right here, you'll see the black diamond crosscut there. That tunnel goes straight back there for about 1,200 feet to the black diamond vein. And there's a small shaft back there, it's what we call a winze, and it goes down another 250 feet below this 1,000-foot level. So the overall depth of this mine is about 1,250 feet. That main shaft that we kind of a short ride on the man trip, but it gives you an idea how we move a group of So you can see how the apron picks up that chain on the bottom of the bucket and it just tips the bucket over and dumps the rock out. Pretty clever idea, whoever came up with that. I'll go ahead and pick it back up again. This is what we call lever right. You leave it right in the car because it's not worth it.
So that's all. Where are we gonna go now? We'll go find something to eat.
We're going to the old mining town of Cripple Creek.
Where?
Cripple Creek.
Okay, I don't know what that is. I just know that there's gonna be food there because I'm starving. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.